Benefits. The path seeking profit is another. Path to Nibbana is another. Bhikkhu who is the disciple of the Buddha differentiates between these two paths and does not wish for profits, benefits, seeks solitude. Some receive many benefits effortlessly due to their past merits. It is not wrong to accept what is obtained by proper means, however, should not be greedy for them, should not be conceited because of them, should not be intoxicated. Those with less past merits receive few benefits. They should be satisfied with what they receive. The bhikkhu who is not satisfied with what he gets in accordance with his past karma and seeks additional benefits will have to commit sins such as deception, at least in small measure. It is difficult to earn profits without at least a little sin. Some commit serious sins such as lying for profit. Bhikkhu who gets in the habit of making profit will have to devote his time for profit. He will not have time to follow advice and instructions of the Buddha. Therefore, he will completely leave the path to Nibbana. The purpose of pabbajja is to seek Nibbana. It is a great danger for a bhikkhu to leave the path to Nibbana and lead an improper life. The bhikkhu conceited with great benefits and fame that he receives, or the bhikkhu who receives less and feels lowly, should not get into the habit of seeking benefits. Some bhikkhus who think that it will be difficult for them to live if they do not develop means of earning wealth follow improper livelihood. Everyone is born in the human world because of a kusala karma. This kusala also has the power to provide some means of livelihood. Therefore, bhikkhus should not be afraid that there would be no means to live. It is a teaching of great beings, like the Buddha, that it is better to die than to live a long time by improper means. The bhikkhu who travels the path to Nibbana may be short of benefits and fame. However, one should not think of leaving the path to Nibbana. Although many regard benefits, fame and praise as important, the Tathagata has said that they are anything but dangerous for a bhikkhu. This is what the Tathagata has said about benefits. Labha Sakkara Samyutta. Bhikkhus, benefits and fame are severe, harsh, rough and dangerous for attainment of arahatship and nibbana. Bhikkhus, therefore, you must be disciplined to consider the benefits and fame will cling on to your kusala citta and destroy it. Therefore, decide to discard the benefits and fame. It can often be seen how some bhikkhus who followed samana dhamma very well became empty persons, became of greed and conceit developed due to excessive benefits and fame. It can often be seen that sinful people get close to a bhikkhu who receives many benefits and fame to mislead him. They often cause some bhikkhus to leave pabbajja. That is why the Tathagata stated that even the benefits received because of Dhamma are dangerous. The following was uttered about benefits. Tissa Tera Gata. The person with shaven head bearing robes who receives plenty of food and drink, garments and beds also gets many enemies. Bhikkhus see this flaw and fear associated with benefits and live in this world accepting only a few benefits, avoiding the dirty water called greed for benefits. These stanzas show that the bhikkhu with many benefits makes many enemies. There are two types of enemies for a bhikkhu with many benefits. One group of them is the jealous people. They create a lot of trouble for the bhikkhu. with many benefits. The other group of enemies who come as friends to get favors, the second group is more dangerous. They will tempt the bhikkhu to take the wrong path and cause great harm. Many bhikkhus lose the pavapajja because of this danger. It is because of this danger that Tissathera advised the fellow bhikkhus to give up benefits and become recipients of a few benefits. The bhikkhu who receives many benefits should offer them to fellow bhikkhus who have less, without hoarding them with greed until they are destroyed or collect money by selling them. The bhikkhu who receive many benefits should offer them to fellow bhikkhus who have less, without hoarding them with greed until they are destroyed or collect money by selling them. Nacha bhikkhave saddhateyam vinipate tabbam yo vinipateya apatti dukkha tassa maha vagga chivara kandhaka. Bhikkhus, as there is a Vinaya precept which prohibits destroying of excess requisites provided by devotees, they should not be destroyed. If someone destroys them, an offense will result for him. Giving relatives is a form of saddhadeya vinipatanaya, destroying the requisites given by devotees. Anujami bhikkhave mata pitunam datum. It is not an offense to give one's requisites to parents, as shown in the Vinaya commentary. Sesa natim nam dento vinipate ti eva. Giving relatives other than the parents is a saddhadeya vinipatanaya. It is not an offense to give requisites one receives to the lay attendants of bhikkhus, those awaiting ordination, those who will cause damage if not given, such as king's agents and robbers, poor who visit the vihara, and strangers who come with no money for the journey. It is not an offense to give requisites one receives to the lay attendants of bhikkhus, those awaiting ordination, those who cause damage if not given, such as king's agents and robbers, poor who visit the vihara, and strangers who come with no money for the journey. Nacha bhikkhave panidhaya aranye vattabbam yo passeya apatti dukkha tassa. Nacha bhikkhave panidhaya pandaya charitabham yo chareya apatti dukkha tassa. Parajika pali chatutta parajika. It means bhikkhus should not live in the monastery expecting benefits, fame and praise, should not stay for food. As stated above, even living in the monastery and meditating should not be for the sake of profit and fame.